Entertainment This Week is back again with all you need to know in the world of entertainment. We continue to take a look at the award season in the entertainment industry. My guest today is a graduate of theater arts and used to write a magazine that served fresh gist about celebrities, but now she's all about business. But as usual, first we'll take entertainment tidbits and then you'll meet who I have in the house today.
Nollywood sweetheart Kate Henshaw launched her first book entitled The World of an Actress, My Story. Most of her Nollywood friends were in attendance to celebrate her achievements and buy copies of the book. Henshaw flashed her pretty smile and laughed throughout the successful book launch, which raised a lot of money for the numerous charities she endorses. Kate Henshaw's The Life of an Actress, My Story is a photo book detailing the veteran actress and singer's 18-year career in Nollywood, her struggles in the entertainment industry, and many more. Some of her friends at the event were Ijeoma Okeagu, Rita Dominic, Chioma Chukwuka, Michelle Dede, and many others. More international recognition is coming the way of Nigerian musicians as more internationally acclaimed awards are flooding their way in the 2013 awards season. Urban Music Channel MTV announced the nominees for the 2013 edition of the MTV Europe Music Awards EMA, with Wizkid and pop duo P-Square being nominated in the Best African Act category. Other artists who also got nods in the same category include Ghana's Fuse ODG and South Africa's Mafiki Zolo and Lockenville. The winner of the category will represent Africa at the Global Music Celebration. P-Square also got nominated for this year's Soul Train Awards. Their nomination came alongside Nyanya for the Best International Performance category. Kendrick Lamar leads the Soul Train Awards with 6 nominations, including New Artist and Song and Album of the Year. He is closely followed by Justin Timberlake, Robin Thicke, Miguel, Chris Brown and Tamar Braxton with 5 each. The award will be taped on November 8 at the Orleans Arena. 21-year-old Nigerian Obabi Aisha Jibola beat 19 other beautiful hopefuls to emerge Muslima Queen 2013. The University of Lagos student won the exclusive beauty pageant for Muslim women in Jakarta, Indonesia. She received $2,200 and trips to Mecca and India as prizes. The contestants were all required to wear headscarves covered from head to foot. They were judged on their looks, how well they recited Quranic verses, and their views on Islam in the modern world, in front of an audience of mainly religious scholars and devout Muslims. Reports say the pageant was staged as a retort to the Miss World pageant holding in the same country. The organizers said they wanted to create awareness within the Muslim female community that there is a better form of beauty than the one being portrayed by the Miss World. They said the pageant is Islam's answer to the glamorous Miss World pageant. The Queen Latifah show delivered a 1.7 rating among households, making it the biggest debut of the season thus far. It's also one of the best daytime premieres in 4 years. The show performed particularly well on CBS-owned and affiliated stations in big markets including New York, Los Angeles, Philadelphia and Dallas, and including secondary telecasts in several of them. The premiere delivered a 2.0 cumulative rating among households. The talk show, hosted by actress-singer Queen Latifah, improved its time periods and built on its lead-ins by double digits. The Queen Latifah show opener, which featured guest John Travolta and performance by Willow Smith, daughter of show's executive producer Will Smith, did very well in the 2 top markets, improving its time periods by 60% in New York and 200% in Los Angeles. With estimated earnings of $95 million, pop singer Beyoncé and her rapper husband Jay-Z are the highest earning celebrity couple for the 2nd consecutive year, according to Forbes magazine. Beyoncé's Mrs. Carter tour and Jay-Z's million-selling Watch the Throne album and world tour, both a collaboration with rapper Kanye West, pushed the musical couple ahead of model Giselle Bündchen and her football player husband Tom Brady. who pulled in $80 million and retained the number 2 position. Acting couple Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, with $50 million, jumped up 1 spot from last year to 3rd place. The earnings were based on the period from June 2012 to June 2013. Forbes said Beyoncé earned $11 million more than her husband due to her successful world tour, which grossed an average of about $2 million per show. Jay-Z's latest top-selling album, Magna Carta, Holy Grail, was released on July 4 and was not eligible to count towards his earnings. In addition to their musical earnings, Jay-Z sold his stake in the Brooklyn Nets basketball team and has started his own sports agency. Beyoncé upped her take-ins with a clothing line and fragrances. Forbes compiled the list by talking to agents, producers, managers, and other informed people. Fees and taxes were not subtracted from the estimates. More than $100,000 in donations have poured in from Americans for a Boston homeless man who turned over to police a backpack stuffed with cash that he had found outside a shopping mall. The man, Glenn James, landed in the spotlight when Police Commissioner Ed Davis lauded him for turning over the bag containing $42,000, which was eventually returned to its owner. James's act inspired a man in Virginia to set up a fund to help him change his life. Glenn James, who told local media he is in his mid-50s and cannot walk because of an inner ear condition that affects his balance, has been living at a Boston area homeless shelter and panhandles during the day. Ethan Whittington, a 27-year-old marketing firm employee from Virginia, said he set up the fund because he was inspired by James's action. He also said that he had begun talking with James on how the donated money would be used.
Welcome back. I am joined by Ijeoma Okeagu, and welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
So let's start by discussing some of the awards as the award season really heats up.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, we have the Nigerian Entertainment Awards.
Yeah.
I'm sure you knew when it was happening because there was a lot of noise about it,
Yeah,
right?
there's a lot of buzz about the Nigerian Entertainment Award. It's really, really nice to see that our people from here are being awarded for the work they have been doing, because it's really, really commendable.
Yes.
Really, really.
Yes. And Big Brother was chosen as the best TV show. Are you a fan of Big Brother?
Well, I can't say I watch it, but I know that there's a lot of buzz
yes,
around it.
and it seems to be very addictive because people talking about the
all the
contestants,
time.
you know,
yes,
mentioning
they
people.
know them by name and all of that. I can't really say I watch. I'm not one of. I mean, I'm not really a TV person even. But I mean, I know about the buzz around Big Brother. I know even a couple of names here and there, the Nigerian contestants. But I'm sure that they did a good job for them to get that award.
Are you really surprised? Do you agree with the choices made, or do you feel there are other TV shows which you hoped will get some recognition?
Well, I'm sure that the experts have their reason for picking the Big Brother Africa show as the winner of that award. Okay. I'm sure that they have their reasons. So I just leave it to the experts.
Very diplomatic.
Yes.
Okay, now for some interesting gist, the 2013 Miss World pageant, which was scheduled to hold in Jakarta, but because of so much, there were some protests that it was against their culture and all that. So the organizers even promised that the contestants wouldn't wear the bikini, but that didn't seem to be enough for the protesters, which surprisingly were actually women. Yeah. So now it's kind of reminiscent of something that's happened in Nigeria too, when we also had a beauty pageant, and then. So could you tell us, as a woman and as somebody who is really into, at least, even though you're in business now, but you have been into that world, what is your take on this issue?
Okay, I think I can say it saddens me that even now, the Miss World pageant that was supposed to hold in Abuja was about 2002 or 2003, and about 10 years later we're still having issues like that, and it's not just peculiar to Nigeria, even all over the world. It just saddens me that we have this religious unrest. But well, hopefully I'm hoping that with the peace talks that are going on all over the world, we'll be able to come to a reasonable conclusion to all of this and be able to coexist in peace, in spite and despite our differences.
Yeah,
Yes.
hopefully.
Yes.
So, on to happier news. The premiere of Half of a Yellow Sun, finally, this is like the first Nigerian film ever that is being premiered at such an international scale at the Toronto Film Festival. So, have you read the book?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so you are really looking forward to the movie.
Yes, I look forward to it. It's so exciting because, I mean, this is a book that got rave reviews, won a lot of awards, and it's absolutely deserving of the recognition it's getting. The actors in the movie, well chosen, all of them really fantastic. They deserve to be in a movie of that level, and I'm happy that Nigerian movies are getting that kind of international recognition.
Yeah, it's really wonderful.
Really wonderful.
Makes you feel proud to be in Nigeria.
It's remarkable, actually.
Okay, we will take a short break now to see some interesting movie trailers from Nigeria, and then we'll be right back so that Ijeoma can tell us some more about herself.
Happy Independence Day.
Happy Independence.
Thank you.
I just don't get what you see in these English boys. I applied for a job as a lecturer in the Department of Sociology, and I got it.
A special woman is arriving this weekend. Very special.
Yes, sir.
My name is not Sir.
Yes, sir.
You should eat first.
You really moved in, haven't you?
Our sister's revolutionary lover and his band of drinkers.
Let's get married.
What's happened? There's been a coup.
What's happening in Lagos?
This is our beginning. Yes.
Stay just a little longer. He doesn't deserve you, you know.
Leave my son alone. Go and tell your fellow witches that you did not see him.
The only authentic identity for an African is his tribe. I am a Nigerian because the white man created Nigeria and gave me that identity.
Get out.
It meant nothing. I want you to stay away from my house. Stay away! Passports! Bring out your passports!
How can I leave my children and run to safety?
You will be fine.
Why are you running? Where are you running to?
Mama, people are fleeing.
It's dangerous. I feel as if I have been dropped into something that I don't entirely understand.
I was so worried when Port Harcourt fell.
We're at war. We'll get something better soon.
You must never behave as if your life belongs to a man.
Oh, God. Our relationship is the most important thing to me. We have to make the right decision.
If you only have a few minutes left to live, what would you do? Our determination to survive can often be outweighed by our willingness to accept our fate.
I have been authorized by the board to take all of you to Abuja.
Abuja!
Okay, is everything okay?
You're going to surprise someone.
I'm living that good life. I'm steady getting that money. I smile every time that I wake up. I'm living that good life. I love my life.
Welcome aboard Flamingo Airways Flight 212 approaching.
$120 knots. 130 knots.
Flamingo Flight 212, you are clear for 340. Roger.
I
I want the same amount from you, or else this babe will finish you.
You seem to value this your demanding job more than us.
But if I miss this flight and come back, then I'll know what to do to you.
We take things to put over the top.
This is Flamingo Airline Flight 212. We have an emergency. Please.
Flamingo Flight 212. Can you hear me?
Presidential elections are 8 months away, and the political atmosphere in the country can best be described as turbocharged.
When I want something, I get it.
This is not about me or you. It is bigger than any of us. It is about a legacy.
I desire a change so badly that I'm willing to sacrifice what I can to make it happen.
You know what to do.
You did what? You think you are Superman?
How dare you tell me to calm down? How dare you? What's in there for me? What is in there for you? We're very comfortable here. All we need is jobs.
It's about the country. It's about our vision.
Whoever you work for is not bigger than Sierra Leone.
I don't create a scene, my friend. I am a scene.
Listen to me. Listen to me, baby. Listen to me.
We, the people of Sierra Leone, will not sit back and allow some dirty politicians to terrorize me or the people of this country.
Okay, so welcome back. That was like a lot of interesting movie trailers, like Half of a Yellow Sun, The Last Flight to Abuja. The Last Flight to Abuja actually won an award at the Nigerian Entertainment Awards for Best Picture. And Half of a Yellow Sun is what we just discussed, that it's being premiered at the Toronto Film Festival in Canada. But now we're talking about Ijeoma. So, Ijeoma, you're going to be telling us about yourself. Tell us, who is Ijeoma Okeagu?
Okay, well, I'm a businesswoman. I would like to say that first. I used to be the publisher of a magazine, and because of the current trend, everything is going online. So we've taken, we don't do print anymore. We've gone online, and
what's the name of the magazine?
City Crawler.
Okay.
But we used to. It was an Abuja magazine, information, and like you said, we had the hottest J's, talk about celebrities, what was happening at every point in time. But now I'm more focused on the business of trainings, conferences, events, management, special surprises. We package special surprises for people and all of that for now. Okay. What else would you like to know?
So since you describe yourself as a businesswoman, what does that entail exactly? What kind of business are you into? Okay,
I actually started out in the business of entertainment, events and all that. Before I was able to attend the Pan-African University and their business school in Abuja. And with that course, I was exposed to some certain aspects of business that I didn't know about before. So I was able to apply them now and start up a company that basically is a service provider. We help people who are busy, too busy, or just want to put an extra into giving gifts on anniversaries, birthdays, Father's Day, all of that, flowers, cakes, whatever it is we suggest. Nice. We help them buy it, we help them package it. We do help people with their proposals, wedding nights, new mummies, whatever it is, any gift at any time.
Okay, Very, very nice.
Yes.
And just makes me wonder, you studied theater arts.
Yes.
You ran a magazine.
Yeah.
You also ran a lounge called The Code, and
Yeah.
now you are into this line of business. So
Yeah.
would you say that now you have found your calling?
Yes, I would say that now I have found my calling. Yes, I would actually say that, because I struggled a bit here and there looking for exactly what, you know, to do. But at the time when I started this, the response has been fantastic. You know, a lot of people say, oh, Nigerians are not givers, Nigerians are not romantic and all that. But since we started, we have found out that Nigerians actually are romantic people. Because they go out of their way, they want to surprise people.
We just needed someone.
We just needed somebody to
recognize that need.
Exactly, that need and everything.
Okay.
Yes.
It's really nice to be one of the forerunners of a particular, you know, line, someone, an area that people haven't really recognized before. So, and it takes a lot of boldness too.
Oh, it's a lot of work, because you have to convince people and get them to understand the service that we are providing. Because we really go as far as doing, like, for secret admirers, we surprise people. And the reaction when people get their surprise is always, in fact, that just makes my day. I think that's the best part of the job, the reaction. Yes.
Recently, you emerged as one of the nominees for a Future Awards Prize.
Yes.
What was it for?
I was nominated for the Future Award Prize in Business Support.
Okay.
Because one of the things that my company does is we hold a monthly business session for young entrepreneurs, people who are trying to make their way in business. You know, we find that when people come out of school, they don't have an immediate job waiting for them. So they just say, let's start business. And most of these businesses fail. So when I went to business school and I found out that, there are some information that you need to have that can just a little thing can help you sustain a business beyond the 6 months to 1 year. So I said, okay, we'll put together a business session, since we do trainings anyways, and invite young people who are aspiring to go into business to come and listen to people who have been there, who have done business, who have failed and even started again and are now doing very well, to come and talk to them, share what they are doing and all of that. And I think that was on that platform that, you know, it's one of the reasons why I got the nomination.
Nominee,
the award hasn't held yet. It's going to hold some time before the end of the year.
Like kind of
being nominated is remarkable. When I got the call, I was absolutely flattered, because it's always nice to be recognized for something that you are doing, no matter how small. It's always nice to be recognized.
Yeah, and what is also amazing to me is that with your busy schedule and everything, you still have time to give these motivational talks, these speeches. So could you share with us, like, what challenges do you face, and then what successes kind of keep you still moving on?
I think because I do a lot of reading. I love to read, and most of the time when I'm invited for talks, I'm actually really flattered, because they wouldn't invite you, they don't think you have something to say or to share. So I take it as an honor when I'm invited, and I'm never too busy, actually. But I think some of the successes I have experienced is in the area of, you know, business. I would say, like, most of the time when an idea comes to me and I put it out there to test it, it works very well. And even when we put it into the market, I see that, you know, I mean, business is not it's not ABC, but it's, you know, we are able to stay afloat and then, you know, be able to soar and do very well at the end of the day, which I believe is very good for us. For the challenges, of course, the high cost of doing business in Abuja is always a challenge. And at first, you know, being a lady, sometimes people might not take you as seriously as if, you know, but luckily, once they see that you have the content that they need,
they tend to put aside.
They put aside everything else and just take you for the job that they need to be done at, you know, at every point.
Okay, that's good. So, last question: what are you working on right now, and where do you see yourself and your business in the next 10 years?
Okay, I would say that, you know, because of the way the world is right now, things change very quickly. In fact, what was latest yesterday, today it's already out. You know, it's already old. So usually I do short plans rather than, you know, long plans. But well, in 10 years' time, of course, I hope to be a master in my field.
Yeah.
In the field of, I always say in the field of love, want to encourage love again. Like, really want it to, want people to be romantic, more to be givers, to be able to bring the business to a point where, you know, anytime they talk about love, doing something special for somebody, they'll always come back to us. I want to be able to have published my book by then, yes, and maybe married with a few kids and all of that. But I want to be a leader in my business sector, basically.
Okay, you didn't tell us your short-term plan, what you are working on right now.
Okay, right now we're working on an event for young people in Abuja to come and mingle and socialize. The event's called Socialize, just for them to come and mingle, socialize, meet each other, and just, you know, make a business connection or a love connection. Who knows?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so that's wonderful. Looking forward to that.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming onto the show.
Thank you very much.
And I'll definitely be talking to you after the show to get some, because I have some gifts to give too.
Okay, that's very nice.
So join me again next week for all you need to know about your favorite celebrities on NTA Entertainment. See you next week.